Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Happy Monday. Happy Monday it is. It is 21:47. I'm finding that candle a little bit boring. That's what went through my mind. So we shall. Would you like to come and lay by this candle here? Oh, that's really bizarre. It's like an illusion because I could see all like the charming around the candle. When I'm looking down, it's like it's tilted this way. Anyway, hello everybody. Let's have a reading. I'm choosing the cards. I'm choosing the cards and the layout. We have the Tarot Grand Lux. How am I going to do this? I'm not too sure. Let's just pull you back a little bit. I'm singing Under the Sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. One, two, three. How is everybody on this splendid day? Are we all feeling good? I haven't really had the opportunity to tap into the energy too much today. Been a busy girl. I'm going to be busy for most of the week, but it's okay. I'm all revved up, motivated for it. So the energy that's coming through was my boredom with the flame. I just felt it was a bit pointless, you being there. In a way, it's kind of like clean up your act. The feminine here is where you can see like she's more focusing on this than what's going on with that flickering out of control. That flame doesn't want to be called boring. Okay. You want to be let out, don't you? To shine in the big arena. Well, meanwhile, what is going on? I've got the journey of love now. I'm going to pull a card from here first. Well, this is very interesting, seeing as I'm picking up the energy of the flame. And we have the Christ flame. Card number 31. It's about this light wanting to be, wants to be shining in the big arena. Okay, let's find out what's going on. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, it therefore greater love and depth of compassion. It too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choose wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life that you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. So this oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. Okay, we do have a poem, but I feel we'll look at that poem after I've had a look at these cards. But first, let me just get a drink. Something different tonight. Of ginger and apple juice. Well, it's a ginger and apple shot. A booster shot. But I've diluted it down with some pure apple juice as well. Cheers to the channel of lovers. That's really good. You get the kick of the ginger. It's nice. But it's not as strong as taking it as a shot. Okay. Should we look at these cards? Let's have a look at these cards. The Page of Wands. There's that Christ flame within him. Fire. The Page of Passion. Fire. Nice. Page of Cups. Page of Love. Divine love. The page is really the apprentice, and then we have the Eight of Swords. The energy here is this masculine. He has the Christ flame that's ignited within him. Divine love, which has also been ignited within his song. It's something about his soul song. Song, not Song of the South, Zippity-doo-dah. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah. But it was Song of the Song coming through, but Song of the South. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. This is the card of unfounded fear. So feminine, not to be afraid. This masculine has plans and something igniting within him. You can see that there is this, it's like you have your hands on this light. This is the energy of, you don't know how long you can contain it for. It's wanting to burst forth. And she can feel it. The next row, please. I feel this is the energy of why she's resting here, because she can feel it. There's nothing to be afraid of. Change is happening. You can sense it. Fear. Have no fear. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. We have Archangel Michael here, the King of Swords. Someone's feathers are on end. I don't feel it's the energy of ruffling someone's feathers. You know when all your, you get goosebumps and all your hair stands on end on your arms? That kind of energy. Sensing it now. The Hermit. So now we are tapping into our senses. Oh, wise one. It's following over from yesterday's. What's wanted to come out. I kind of was whispering it to myself. It's come over from yesterday's energy reading. And it's time for a celebration. So, feminines. No fear. No need for fear. Things are working out here. Everything is always working out for me. This masculine's practicing with this apprenticeship kind of he's practicing being positive. Everything's always working out for me. This is a card of celebration. You can see there's the fairies here. Fairy godmothers. Let's read the poem. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. Okay, so this is energy here, this feeling energy, it wants to be released. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. Hear my belly rumbling. I'm going to apologise for you, belly. I apologise for my belly rumbling. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. That's very interesting. Let's go to the romance angels and see what they wish to say. I don't know the words to this song. That it's one of those songs you could probably kick yourself to when you hear the lyrics. What's the words? Goodbye, Mr. Goodbye, Mr. Rain, is it? Goodbye, Mr. Rain. Mr. Vain? I don't think it's Mr. Vain. That was more, was it Culture Beat? Call him Mr. Raider. Call him Mr. Wrong. Call him Mr. Vain. I know what I want, and I want it now. Flirts, playfulness. Goodbye, Mr. That's the song that's going through. Look, guys, just go with it, okay? When these songs just pop in my head or tunes. Okay, we're talking about the song of the song. Okay, so we have flirts, playfulness, very beautiful energy here. This is the P, the apprentice playing, playful, positive, practicing. Okay. I'm going to read both of these cards. It's going to give you some good guidance. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So I feel this masculine here has this very light-hearted energy here with the pages. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. I feel like he wants to reassure the feminine here. Because like she's fearful that, well, I'm not sure. She's in an imagining fearful state. She's thinking like worst case scenario. So false evidence appearing real. You have no evidence to support your fears. Okay. So, flirt. The romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. So this is that practicing positivity, pleasantness, playfulness. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. So I'd say this masculine's in a bit of a flirtatious mood. He wants to. Let's take it to the poem I just read that was with the Christ flame. Okay. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as a love relationship. Okay, drawing this card can simply mean that making more eye contact with others will help you connect with people. This is especially true if you smile and say hello more often. Everyone you meet is a potential friend, and studies show that most people are introduced to their mates. Doesn't sound right. Just doesn't sound right tonight. Mates. Through mutual acquaintances, therefore form new friendships both as a way of meeting a new partner and to increase your enjoyment of life. And then we have playfulness. The eye contact mention was rather important. Wanting to be able to, maintain eye contact, deep, soulful connection. Practicing with others, practice with yourself in a mirror is a very good thing to do. How long can you keep eye contact with yourself in the mirror? But it's about wanting to be able to keep that eye contact with your lover. Okay, playfulness. The romance angels, I've just missed the quote there. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The romance angels are cherubs who embody all things romantic and who have a happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love. That's what we're covering up here, look. We're covering up the fact that this masculine delights in the wonders of love, passion. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. So, seeing as Archangel Michael's on the scene, sorry guys, I didn't mean to put my arm, how rude, across. Seeing as Archangel Michael is on the scene here, this, and is guiding this, okay, supporting this reading, the whole reading is about Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is asking you to delight in the wonders of love, and the angels want you to help yourself, okay, to fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue for you to add some playtime into your schedule. Okay, so this is really, playtime is way overdue, okay? The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activity can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatrical production, joining a community sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment of your time, as it will renew your energy levels. and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too. To keep the free-spirited component of dating alive, plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. Awesome. This energy of the feminine here being bored and the masculine is, it seems to be tapped in, tuned in and turned on. It's not as you've given up hope, Divine Feminine. You haven't given up hope. There's this energy of losing interest. Because it's like, when was the last time you had fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue. Okay, let me get another message from the Journey of Love. I'm going to try and find that song, Goodbye, Mister. Because it's like, I'm not sure what the actual word is. Okay, we have Sensual Awakening. Excuse me. I'm just having a look at how, like, I feel like he's overdue some fun as well. Like Michael said, so I want to put these 3 cards up here because Archangel Michael's here for a reason. We have the masculine and the feminine. He has the light here, the candle, okay, in the lantern. She feels like she's about to explode if she doesn't get some fun. King of Swords, the King of Truth has stepped in. I wanted to show these cards about the celebration. And then we have playfulness, flirt, and we've got sensual awakening. Card number 64. This is what's being focused on at the moment. Top priority. This is what's coming through. This is like top of the list. This is being prioritised. Did they say that playfulness is a necessity and not a luxury? Within the sacred temple of your body, your soul experiences the vast buffet of life made manifest. Your sensuality is a way for your soul to express appreciation, pleasure, and joy. Your sensuality is much like your creative energy. It needs to be expressed regularly, otherwise it can become muffled under a fuzz of too much thinking. You are being called to experience your sensual nature again. You are beautiful and vivid, striking and appealing. Allow your sensual appreciation for yourself and others to flow and enjoy this unique experience of being a soul awakening in a body awakening. It's all love. This oracle brings you guidance that your sensual nature needs to play, and it doesn't require an external lover to do so, though that is one way, of course. It can be expressed through massage, creating art, spending time in nature, swimming, dancing mindfully, feeling the sun or air on your skin, drinking aromatic tea or taking a bath. Play with what feels good for you and enjoy the indulgence. It will bring you renewed energy, and apart from that, It's fun. Okay, let's read this poem, and then we're going to go to Rumi to find out why are we being told to get in touch with our sensual side, to explore our playful nature. An external lover is not needed, although of course that would be very nice. But it's not an excuse not to play, to be playful. This poem, let's listen to this poem. So when it spoke about the aromatic tea, I was taken to like ginger, and we're just, you know, mixing it up a bit, aren't we? The ginger and apple. Something a bit different than the same old coffee. My love for coffee is still there. It's just mixing it up a bit. Okay, the poem. I dare not touch my heart's desire that sings a melody so still and lights within a yearning fire, a void that you alone can fill. I cannot say how my heart aches, nor speak the words as embers burn. Such blessings come to those who wait, a love that asks naught in return. An open soul a risk must bear, to love without restrictions held, to reach another level rare, where two embraced as one are meld. To taste surrender's nectar sweet, by piercing through the veil so thin, and bathe in joy as tears release, a promised dance begins again. Let's go over to Rumi. I'm going to keep this reading short and sweet. And it's a nice energy to be swimming in, flowing in, swirling in. It's like he's promised you a dance. The promised dance will begin again. Look at her just laying there, just longing. Okay, well, we have two cards. The first card, the Hand of Fatima. Card number 43. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I'm only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. Rumi. Okay. And the next card. The all-encompassing hand. Wow. I'm going to read both of the messages fully, just because we have the all-encompassing hand and the Hand of Fatima, and I can feel the energy of two hands joining, finding each other, But take my hand. Let's read the rest of the message of the Hand of Fatima. And I'll move over to the all-encompassing hand. My hand watches over you. I'm reading this card here, although I feel it doesn't matter. It's the same hand. My hand watches over you. It brings you blessings and comfort, protection and grace. Radiant with divinity am I, and you are my child, my beloved, my angel, and my body too. I shall never leave you. Turn your inner eye to me and see the light of my grace in your heart. You cannot be harmed. You cannot be defiled. You can only ever be what you are, me, alive, radiant with love. You are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. It's because you have the Christ flame here. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful. Hey Mariah, darling. How are you doing, sweetie? Happy evening, happy evening, happy evening, happy Monday evening. So you are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches up from within your body, from deep within the earth, and brings you the gift of protection, grace and love. So I know it's saying that it's Fatima, the radiant daughter of the great beloved, but we seem to have Archangel Michael here, who is the greatest protector. I was going to say of all the archangels. Well, he's here to bring you a gift of protection, grace and love. You are safe, you are held and bound within her warmth. So it's rather, I feel maybe Archangel Michael's energy is actually coming through the feminine here, because there is this bound energy here. So you are safe, you are held, and you are bound within her warmth. She has received your prayers, and she honours your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. And there's your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. She will help you. Ask for her blessing daily. You can use a simple sacred honouring ritual to do so if you need the guidance on how to pray to her, but any words from your heart spoken in authenticity will suffice, no matter how simple or ornate they may be. She responds to the feeling behind the words, and she responds instantly, beyond time and space. In fact, she has responded even now, perhaps before you even knew she was needed. This oracle brings you the guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, beliefs in it. I'm just going to have to stop myself because, well, do I really need to tell you this? But it seems I'm sitting here. Hello, Christine. Hello, beautiful. Hello, darling. I'm sitting here unbuttoning my shirt, as if like we're just about to undress, and it's. I don't want to tell it to pack it in. I don't want to tell it to behave. It's just not right at this moment. Seriously, when you find yourself reading, and whilst you're reading, you're unbuttoning your shirt. Come on. I know that they can't see, but I know. Can you feel it? Oh. You've had a long, long few days, Mariah. Better now to hear you. That's good, darling. Cheers. Cheers, guys. My daughter's, Well, it's 2222. That's the time, the current time. 22:22. My daughter's going to be 21 in 1 hour and 38 minutes. She said to me, "You best have my presents wrapped." I haven't. Not yet. I'll have them done by midnight. I'm not sure. Are you planning on having your presents at midnight then? Whatever. It's cool. I'll be ready. Whether it's at midnight or whether it's in the morning or... Well, it's going to be... Well, the morning, isn't it? It's going to be after 12. Okay, right, now, can we get back to this reading? This oracle brings you guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or sense of self, is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. You are also being asked to heed your intuition and instincts, have some discernment about who you involve yourself with, and how you choose to use your time and energy. And I felt this masculine here is prioritising this a playful exhibition. There you go. Expedition or an exhibition? An exhibition. Expedition. Whatever. Journey. It's like a little adventure that he has planned up his sleeve. He's going all out for it. Okay. So it's like he's pulling out all the stops. There's nothing stopping him. Well, it's the desire that's burning inside of him. These souls are wanting to dance. They're wanting to play. So allow yourself to feel Fatima's guidance and comfort in you by giving yourself permission to be nurtured through your own choices and the people or situations you say yes or no to in your life. This is a way to honour her presence and allow her to help you, which she wishes to do in all ways possible. Love is all things you see, dearest angel, and that means saying no can mean saying yes to something greater. So give yourself permission to say your no and yes as dictated by your heart. This oracle also brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not... That ginger's made my lips go numb. In that drink. I'm wondering why my lips are tingling. They feel a bit numb. I think it's a ginger. Hi Catalyst, how are you doing today? I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to talk. I feel like my lips have been stung by a bee. Not that I've ever had my lips stung by a bee, but you can imagine, couldn't you? Taken to the scene at the end of Bedtime Stories. Okay. Right. You're doing well, that's good to hear. How am I doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm quite focused at the moment. I've got a lot going on this week, but it's all manageable. It's about just, you know, focusing, getting it all sorted with the divine, a little plan going in the mind. This gentleman knows what I'm talking about. Don't you know? And then you can execute the plan. So the plan's all done in the mind, and then it just goes boom, boom, boom. Yeah. But it's a week where I'm just this week that I need to focus and prioritise. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's so good, Catalyst. I've been trying to change my mindset, as you suggested, and it's going well. That's awesome. You might benefit from listening at the beginning of this video then, because this is what the masculine energy is currently like kind of sitting in. And we all have, you know, masculine, feminine energy within us. And you know whether or not, you know, you're sitting in your feminine and you're all loved up and nurturing and girly. So I've been painting my nails and, you know, taking time to pamper yourself. Take care of yourself, nourish yourself. That sensual awakening. Doing things that are just nice and playful. So I've been out shopping today and I've treated myself to some necessities, not luxuries, but necessities that for my pampering sessions. Yeah. You know, some nice conditioner for the hair, some nice body lotion, new nail varnish, some new makeup. Just meant to be shopping for the daughter's birthday, but yeah, it's all good. Well worth it. I've already sorted her. So today was just, you know, sorting out a few bits and pieces for the big day tomorrow. But it was already done. I was just picking up a few pieces today, but it was really a day for me to go and it was nice. And every time I went to pay for my purchases, I was expecting to pay a lot more than what I did. So it was so pleasantly surprising that it had a knock-on effect with Emily, because then she went off to buy stuff, and it wasn't like cosmetics or pampering. It was more things that she needed and wanted for her birthday to make her birthday more of a enjoyable. And she was telling me how she had all this discount knocked off for her, and it's good. None of us are perfect, darling. Catalyst, otherwise we'd never grow, would we? We'd have nowhere to kind of evolve to. So, and who would want to be perfect? Yeah. Trying to living up to them standards, well, you know. Just be perfectly you. So I'm really pleased, and just your name alone suggests that, you know, something was going to happen that would be a catalyst for your evolution, for you to evolve. Maybe, you know, just finding the channel of love has helped with that. Okay. You broke no contact today, did you, Mariah? How did that feel? Was you nervous about it, Mariah? All I feel is when you're in a state where, you know, you feel that you want to, but you're so nervous and you and ah about it, and you've had the urge to do it. But once you've done it, regardless of the outcome, you know, you're normally rewarded for such acts of bravery. Are you paying attention, Divine Masculine? Rewarded for such acts of bravery, for facing your fear and doing it anyway. You know, it's like you're not the only one that gets nervous about reaching out. The Divine Feminine she's known to be the one to initiate contact. And she has to, like, you know, overcome that fear that she has. I'm speaking about the fears here. But there is this part that I personally feel is if the feminine is always the one to initiate contact, it's kind of taken away the masculine's opportunity to face his own fear and overcome. You know, I always feel so proud of myself when it's like, okay, I've done it, and I feel so much better for doing it. And then you can just breathe, because that's when, like, I know to do it, because it's too overwhelming. It's like if I don't actually reach out, I'm not going to be able to settle. Where I feel the masculines have kind of been getting those messages, and it's got to the point now I really can't settle. I'm not saying for the Divine Feminine, whenever I do reach out, I'm not saying it's a negative, like, response. It normally initiates something, a triggering. So, you know, you have to use your discernment. But Mariah says, yes, you're nervous. He came in my dreams. There we go. His photo showed up on my phone as if a call photo. It was delivered, no response. I felt as if I needed to show some kindness. And there's nothing wrong with that, darling. We shouldn't really feel ashamed or embarrassed about, you know, wanting to share, express, give our love to the one that we, you know, feel the most strongest connection with. It's about overcoming our fears, isn't it? But I believe it works both ways. Of course they're nervous. I may feel better, at more peace with this separation. Yeah, but are you actually feeling there's a separation? I can personally say I've never felt as close to my divine masculine and as in love with my divine masculine. This is the most I felt it, but this is the most distant I felt as well. But I don't want to use the word separation, but I'm feeling the distance more. And normally I feel the distance like after 5-6 months, whereas I'm feeling the distance after a month of having contact. And I was feeling the distance. Did you see the table shake then? I banged it. I was feeling the distance like within a couple of days. And it was like, what is this? And it just feels different. Yeah, it just feels different. Catalyst, I've not been a catalyst for myself in a very, very long time. So thanks for the mindset nudge to help myself. You're so welcome. Okay, so I'm going through my own, I feel it's something's recollaborating, is that the right word? Recollaboration. Because it's really, you know, it's down to us as an individual vessel, because we are individual vessels, how we take on this energy and how we handle it, how we live with it, how we live with this love. So absolutely, Mariah, most longing in a very long time, same as our very first ever separation, almost felt a bit sick. It just feels different. Yeah. There's just no words, is there? Because it's a feeling. Let's carry on reading this message. This oracle also brings you the message that your body is sacred and worth your attention. You do not have to become obsessed. You do not have to push or judge your body, but you can honour him or her as a sacred animal through which your spirit creates soul and expresses itself in the world. This is a truly wonderful and amazing gift, extraordinary and yet fraught with challenge. The spirit can be powerful, sometimes it can be hesitant too, enough to really engage with the body and come to life. There is a story, so this is coming in with, I was picking up a soul song at the beginning of the reading. There is a story that the angels sang music to lure the spirit into the body, but used to its freedom, it was reluctant to experience itself in what looked like rather confining matter. The spirit did not know that Fatima would be initiating the spirit into her mysteries through the body. She was going to be sharing the sensuality of life. We have sensual awakening now. She was going to be sharing the sensuality of life, the sacredness of love, the deep mystery of life, death and rebirth, and the wonders of nature. She was going to show the divine could live not only in light, but also in flesh. Fatima holds the wildness of divine feminine wisdom and the sanctity of life. She has great gifts of ecstatic presence, only able to be experienced through the spirit living in the body. She will share this if you allow her to guide you. Once the spirit recognizes this, even just gets a whiff of Fatima's glorious fragrance, the enthusiasm for life ignites, and the wonders of the world experienced through the body become a way to rever the great beloved and turn all of life into the temple of love. This oracle also comes with guidance, giving your body rest, and healing is most beneficial at this time. There are symptoms you are experiencing, anything from fuzzy headedness to tiredness and aches and pains, as well as shifts in body temperature that seem unbalanced, and these are directly related, if not solely, to the interaction of your spiritual essence with your sacred animal body. These will even out under Fatima's grace and protection, like two housemates learning to live together and enhance each other rather than distract and annoy each other with their quirks and differences. This settling in process will happen all the more easily when you ask for Fatima's help. This oracle also advises that if you ask for help and protection in any matter, it will be granted. There is no exception to this rule. There is nothing you have done that has made you unworthy of divine intervention, grace and love. Not one thing ever. Ask, trust and receive. Okay, the sacred honouring ritual. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly and say the following aloud. Fatima, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your hand of protection and your radiant grace. May I love my body and live my divinity in totality. My spirit is my body is my spirit. Awahuna, Adsaduna, Ajsaduna, Warabsajuna, Awahuna. We've got to repeat slowly and carefully 3 times, then rest if you wish to. When you are ready, you have completed your sacred honouring ritual. I'll repeat it 3 times because I messed up first time round. Hey Moon Cookie. Awahuna, Ajsajuna, Wa Adsajuna, Awahuna. Awahuna, Adsajuna, Wa Adsajuna, Awahuna. Awahuna, Adsajuna, Wa Adsajuna, Awahuna. There we have it. Moon Cookie, good evening to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy. I'm listening while I drive. How is everyone's day today? It's okay, darling. It's okay. I have been quite tired. I've been in a focused... I've been in a focused state of being. I'm all good. Oh no, I've called the end of the live. Not just yet, darling. It's a really nice message. While the cat's away, the mice will play. I feel the masculines, although they're in a very playful energy, they're manning up. They're wiser. Let's read this final card. Card number 20, the all-encompassing hand. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath, I feel my heart is beating with yours. In your joy, I am exuberant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. If you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and taste the sweetness of love on your lips. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. Rumi. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred grasp pulses with love divine, and there is one hand holding and held. So I felt the energy of the hands here, one hand. And there is one hand holding and held, one being, loving and loved, though we may appear to be less ecstatic angels to be too. The love that gives us this handfast, beloved, is so powerful we could spin the entire universe upon its axis, and still our hands will be joined, gently and yet enduringly, in unfading love and sublime friendship. Hi Hayley, welcome to the channel. I'm new. Peace and love, you all. Y'all. we don't really use those phrases in England. I don't feel like I pronounce it right, but it's just like y'all, you all. I'm really not taking the piss. Welcome to the channel of love. Okay, so perhaps you are in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you have been feeling somewhat alone on your path, or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart, and speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness that can foster in the heart. With no other to bear witness to your life experience, you may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt needs be. And that's his card here, the energy that I've felt. Well, no fear needs be. False evidence appearing real. This is a really good reading. If you would like to join me back at the beginning at some point and to re-watch it. So with no other to bear witness to your life experience, you may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt need be. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more. And this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It is time to let it be and to open up to the touch of grace. So this oracle comes to you as the hand of the divine. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitation upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow that divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn it away. I was thinking more about the hand that was undoing my buttons to my blouse. Is it a shirt? Is it a blouse? Is it Superman? Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to gently wipe away tears of the past. It will deftly unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is incontestable and without limit. This divine hand will reach for you in your meditations, your sleep, and your prayers. It will reach for you through life circumstances, through the smile or hug you receive from another, or the touch of another human being. It will reach you through the song of a bird, the falling of leaves, the soft fur of a beloved pet, through song lyrics that seem to speak what you are feeling deep inside, or the colourful dress of the stranger across the street who catches your eye and makes you smile. This divine hand is reaching for you now through this oracle. Yes, says the great beloved, I am reaching for you. Yes, I know you. You are my own. I would never abandon you. Perhaps you have turned from me unknowingly, forgotten how much I love you, because the world is in a forgetful daze too, and ignores the caress of the breeze, the joyful acknowledgement of every sunrise, and the reverence made radiant in every sunset. Life is the touch bestowed by my hand. Shall you receive me? Let me love you, let me restore your soul, and remind you there is nothing to fear now. Come, lay down your weapons and your fear for this moment. Quit using that mouth to cry for war or to cry in despair. Bring yourself to my table and use that mouth to taste some bold and rich wine instead. Enjoy with me in this moment the unbreakable bond that lies between us. Allow me to bring the cup of wine to your lips. Behind your head, so gently, lies my all-encompassing hand. Know the peace of my love, so deeply can it register with you now that you shall never again forget it. This oracle comes with a particular message for you. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you may feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hands of grace. All can be solved, all can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful outcome possible. You are asked to pray using the sacred honouring ritual and to do so with conviction. The divine has the situation in hand and all is unfolding as it should be. Ask for help each day by saying, I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. You can be more specific in your request, asking for help in a particular relationship or project too if you wish. The divine wants to lend you a hand. You must ask for help first, however, so ask. Empower that all-powerful hand of grace to bless your life and all circumstances, relationships and situations that have been and are yet to be for you. Sacred honouring ritual. Place one hand resting with the other. Place one hand resting upon the other with palms joined together. Say aloud, through the loving grace of Rumi, brother of my soul, who loves me without condition, these hands are now blessed as the hands of the lover and the beloved, as the one divine hand, all-encompassing. I am blessed, protected, nurtured, and received. I am touched by the divine with compassionate mercy and loving tenderness. I call on the hands of grace to touch, heal, bless, and protect all aspects of myself and my life journey. Through divine grace, so be it. Simply rest with your hands in the same posture for several moments, then finish your ritual. What's interesting is I'm wondering how you have your hands resting. I'll show you how I have my hands resting. It told me to place one hand resting upon the other, with palms joined together. If you wish, you may continue by speaking in prayer to the divine and offer up any issue or concern you have. Give it a voice. It doesn't matter how small or major the issue may seem. Talk it over with the great beloved, a wonderful and responsive listener. So yesterday's reading, the card that came out from the Sacred Spirit was give it a voice. Voice your concerns. When you are finished, place your hands in prayer. Bow your head and simply say thank you. Thank you. You have completed your sacred honour ritual. I have completed this reading. Hello, Hunter. Welcome to the Channel of Love. Hello, Astafa. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Astitva. Welcome, guys, to the Channel of Love. I can see our Channel of Lovers have welcomed you. I will catch up with everybody soon. So until then, take care. I've got to go and get ready for my daughter's birthday. 1 hour, 7 minutes. It's the final countdown. Take care, much.